to share with you the student portfolios that I create for my classes. So I keep them all bundled together, so it's the second period. I use a binder clip, and with this binder clip, I have a little flag that you can just get at a craft store like Hobby Lobby or whatnot, and just write second period. If you want it to last longer, just put some tape on both sides to laminate it and puncture a little hole. So here, all you have to do is squeeze this together and this part comes out, and then you can insert your little label here. And you can easily keep up with your papers like this. Even if you have students that turn in papers that second period, you have to haul them to an office or take them home. Just clip your papers together, and you know that whole pile is second period. So this is how I keep up with the portfolios. So what I do is I take the portfolio, this is all my second period class, and in the portfolio I put the student picture in the front of it with a school logo and the student name here to the side. Of course, I covered it for confidentiality. Inside the portfolio, I give this to the student to put their papers in, or I put the papers in at the beginning of the school year. And as I go along, I have my whole little bundle of folders, and I put important information in here as the student turns the documents in. So when they go from myself as 9th and 10th graders to the next teacher, junior year, and the following teacher to the senior year, then they have their portfolio of maybe their grades, a parent letter, discipline, their different information, their syllabus agreements, and some things that I do have in there, for example, are something like this. So this is one I add at the beginning orientation packet at the beginning of the school year. So it's just kind of like a little Facebook page. I got this off of Pinterest. It has for them to fill out the information, a little bit about them, and main thing is if they have internet availability or device that they could use technology on at home, a little bit of information about their family. So that stays in there. It comes very helpful at times. And then this particular one was when we went through Harvey, but I always have something of the sort where the student fills out what is it that I could do to be a better teacher to them. Do they prefer music? Do they not prefer music? Do they like to sit in the front and the back? Do they have to have more hands-on? Or is there a situation that maybe I need to know about, that way I don't harp on them every morning to get up, wake up, or focus, or I can better understand where they're coming from. So of course, this too would cut that, have the student fill it out. I keep that and put it in their file. So different important documents like this, maybe a copy of their TDLR permit, their hour sheets, or whatever the case may be, go in here. So I started 9th grade. I started this year. So I will transition, or this will transition with them the whole 4 years, and then when it's time to file their documents, all the TDLR hours and their drop report, all of that will go in here in the student folder, and then this will be filed for, don't remember if it's 5 or 7 years, but it will be filed. So that's what this is. Again, it's very easy to keep up with the pile. I have them in alphabetical order and by class period. Next year, my freshmen, when they come in and they change, I will change the student and for students according to what class period they're at, and then I will change them into the class period that I have them for the day, and I will continue this with the next class that comes along. So this is good. Maybe it's a little time consuming to make the folders and the labels. The pictures, I always get them on the first week of school. I take pictures of them just simply because their hair and their makeup and all of that is nice and fresh. So I take them to a nice wall in our Cosmetology salon, and then we take the pictures, and I have these pictures. They're the same pictures that I will use for their permit and other things. They're just something that we used to ask, but it would, hey, bring a picture, and it would take a long time for the student to bring a picture, and sometimes it was a full body and the face was really little, and so we just take from the stomach up or the shoulders up. So that is where we keep the student files at for this year. So far it's been working pretty well, and I just keep them filed away in a file cabinet. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon.